In a world cursed to suffer through an unending winter, a train engine of unknown origin, chaotic intention, and no tail in sight circled a lone mage. This spellslinger, cloaked by the weave, was the sole survivor of a heroic band of legends. The arcane master fought alongside four other powerful warriors, but one by one they fell to the plague of the land, the Lich. After what felt like years of being locked in combat, torment, toil, and as much strife as mortally imaginable with the great evil, one remained standing. The Lich was dead. Since that fateful day, the mage has bided time, allotted to him in the Great Spire. After years of silence and peace, the cursed train reappeared. Its dastardly horn sounded all throughout Winterberg as the land was covered in a continental snowstorm. Mistra's chosen mage, over time, has become a legend and myth. Some believe he is still fighting the Lich in hell. Others hope he is out there, alive, waiting for one reason or another to save us all. The citizens of Winterberg must fend for themselves, by any means necessary. No one has dared to jump the tracks or cross over the line, and each time the horn rings, calamity is sure to follow. In this realm lain with snow, cursed to eternal winter, what will our underprepared, outlandishly strange, shivering adventurers discover? No one can say for sure. After all, you never really know what could be hiding just under the snow. Welcome to Tales from the Outlander, The Winter Train. We come to a scene with our first adventure. Zazie, picking at some herbs. Zazie, will you describe yourself, please?
Yeah. Zazie is a swift stride, and she lives in a very small fishing town, and her family have taken on the roles of healing and keeping everybody as healthy as possible throughout this eternal winter.
Wonderful. Where you find yourself now, as you've been daydreaming after a long day's work, you are currently at the field where you are growing herbs. This field is surrounded by magical torches meant to keep the endless winter at bay, just so these crops can grow and get the sustenance they need. Could you please roll me a nature check?
19.
19. You've grown to know this patch of herbs. You make this trip daily, and you know it like the back of your hand as you properly pick up almost all of the herbs that you'll need to replenish or from what you use today in trying to help the community stay afloat. Do you plan on walking back towards town now?
Yes.
Okay. We zoom out to look at this humble little town of Fairshire. The gate around the town is meant to keep the winter at bay, to help protect those within it from the sheer cold that's around them, as best as they can. Although not everything is prevented from making it to the survivors of this winter. You take some time, but you're walking slowly towards your house, where you have transformed most of it to a sick bay to help those in need. Once you make it back to your home, you sit at the door, kind of just waiting. for a brief moment before entering, knowing that there's likely more to do before the end of the day today. Is there anything you would like to do before you enter?
No.
Alright. You have control of your character. This is
Okay.
your own home, and you may
Wow.
travel where you wish. Because this is the place that you grew up, you know this space. To the right, you have the dining room, and next to the dining room, there is a little office space you've been using to keep a journal for the past couple of weeks, months, however long it's been. To the left is the main area where you have some furnaces to keep people warm from the cold weather. And then further down, you could find 2 rooms packed with supplies. The one on the left being a room where you help people with wounds. The room on the right being a room just packed with supplies. The other rooms are empty as for whenever you need sleeping bags and need to store people for the night. Is there anything you'd like to do?
I think Zazie will go around and check on all of the patients
Alright.
there to make sure that they're all comfortable. All of these people there are patients, right?
Yes.
Or okay, great. Thanks.
You enter to a party. These 5 were traveling together, trying to make it through the cold, and they are taking a break from the endless winter to try and heat up a bit and recover some of their wounds that they have gathered in the arduous journey through the storm. The party all looks to you and says, "Thank you." Their leader, a short human, looks to you and just says, "We really do appreciate you letting us stay here. It's awful out there in the snow."
They're all suffering from this eternal winter. The least we could do is provide some relief.
Well, regardless, we thank you for your help. We should hopefully be on the move again here soon.
Much appreciated. Or yeah. It if you have anything to spare, we would love to make any use of it to help anyone in the future. If
Of
you don't,
course.
our services aren't of a charge. It would be more of a donation.
We'll look through our goods to see what we can share.
Thank you. Saucy will shuffle out of the room and go to the other room to check on.
Here you see a couple sitting closer to the fire, sitting next to each other. They've kind of dozed off as they were also trying to escape the cold. This is a pair of tiefling from within the city itself that are just recovering as their home, this being not a very large community and it's very run down after the snow, their home not being the perfect place for keeping the warmth stuck inside. They visit every so often, and right now they seem to be asleep.
Does anybody in this room look like they need any sort of attention or like they should be checked on?
Outside of their... actually, could I have you roll me a perception check?
Yes. 23.
Nice. As you look across the people
That was a
sitting
nat
next
20.
to... Jeez. As you look across these people sitting by fires, outside of their mental anguish and stress from this calamity, they physically seem to be doing fine.
Right. I'm gonna go back here to who I assume is my mom and somebody else.
Yes. Your mom is attempting to take care of this person in front of them and stitch a wound. Their hands kind of giving out on them as they try as they might. They really struggle to seal this wound.
Mother,
Uh,
you should be resting. I can take care of this.
oh,
I'll go and I'll put myself in between my mother and the patient and take the stuff out of her hands.
oh, well, I just want to help the people that need help. Wound, it's pretty bad. Want to help
You
take care
can't
of them.
you can't help anyone in your condition, Mother. I've got it.
Could you roll persuasion?
Yes. If I can find it. 16.
Well, I suppose you're right. I'll go sleep. Your mother gets up and walks down the hall to enter the room and take a break. And you are now left with the patient in front of you with a pretty nasty gash in the arm. You can only
I'll
assume that it was uh, given to them by a strike from something, although you don't know what.
no. I'll start like working on the wound and I'll ask, so how did you get this nasty thing?
While I share how they got this nasty thing, could you roll me a medicine check?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was a band of goblins not too far outside, and I was just trying to bring some goods into town, and the bands of goblin ransacked my cart along the way, and, well, you know, this is the aftermath.
That is
While you listen to the story, you successfully start to stitch up the wound, sealing it
perfect.
pretty securely.
Perfect. Um, that is mighty unfortunate. I'm glad you got away with just a gash.
Well, thank you. And I appreciate you and your mother's help.
Of course.
I'm sorry about the goods. They they did take them all. The shipment
As
didn't make it into town.
as goblins are prone to do. If only we could afford to send some hired arm with you.
If only. Some time passes, kind of a awkward silence, as you finish tending to the wound, making sure to attempt to disinfect it along the way, and you seal the wound. It's not bleeding anymore, at least. What do you do now?
Um, I will send them into the other room with any food I have to spare to sit by the fire.
Okay? They take a plate of food and they go over to the fire and sit down on the floor next to one of the campfires, or the one of the fireplaces, for comfort.
I'm gonna go check on my mother and make sure she's actually resting.
Sure. As you enter the room, you see your mother sleeping on the bed, wrapped
Um,
up in the blankets.
I'm gonna check her temperature and make sure she doesn't have like a fever or anything, or that she's like breathing okay.
Yep. Could you roll me a medicine check?
Yes. That is 17.
A little warm, but not dire. Your mother didn't seem to be working too hard, just trying to help while you were gone.
Perfect. After that, I'm gonna go to my office space and start sorting through my herbs and like tending
Mm-hmm.
to them and like hanging them to dry, whatever processing I need to do.
Right. You spend some time in your office. Hours pass as you work on this project. And then, all of a sudden, something catches your eye from the corner of the room. Could you roll me a perception check?
Yeah. I think that's a nat 20 again. So
Jeez. On a roll today.
Seriously.
You see a shimmering light in the corner of the room, and it calls out your name. Zazie.
Hello?
Come here.
She cautiously approaches the light and like inspects it closer, trying to figure out what it is.
Would you roll an investigation?
Yes. Oh, I'm so used to having a bonus on investigation. 7.
You were tired after the several hours of sorting, as you can't make heads or tails of this weird light emanating in the corner of the room. Zazie, you have a mission to fulfill. A prophecy, if you would.
A prophecy?
To help others. To cure others.
I'm already doing that.
Yes. But if you devote yourself to me, it can make it a much easier, and I will grant you powerful magic.
Would it let me heal my mother?
With some time, you can.
Then I will devote myself to you.
And with that, you have now become a cleric of Lathander. And that, for now, is the end of your flashback. You had just gotten done with a very, very unfortunate mission that didn't really go too well. As you find yourself in front of your commanding officer. Granger, we thought we trained you better than that. What happened out there?
The Lich's bastard minions. They were following us from the fort.
How did you...
Thought we shook them.
You didn't retreat? Or did you try to finish the mission?
We tried to finish the mission, but I had good men out there, rookies out there. This was their first damn mission. What was I supposed to do? Just send them to their deaths? The convoy was saved. Is that not what's important?
We could have left the convoy. You didn't need to run into danger. You put everyone's lives on the line, and
three of my men, of our men, died today to get this convoy here. They put their lives on the line for this fucking package. And you're going to sit here and you're going to condemn me and condemn them?
Oh, I'm not condemning them. Their efforts were not in vain, but you didn't need to lead them to their deaths.
It was my first mission, man. I've never led one before, let alone faced by the Lich. Have you seen the Lich?
I have.
Have you felt the presence of them?
I have.
And you're gonna tell me, in the dreadful, dreary drove that I was faced with, that you wouldn't have done the same?
I would have protected their lives.
I did the best I could.
Well, You're gonna be given a second chance, Granger. At Halefell. Assistant secondary stronghold Halefell trainer.
You're sending me off to be an asshat?
Yes. Maybe there you can make up for what you've done.
Halefell is a second chance. You're sentencing me to life.
If you truly care about everything and everyone that you had under you, you'll make something of it. That's an order, Granger.
I look around. What is the surrounding I'm in right now? What is my environment?
The environment that you're in, could you roll me a perception check?
To open my eyes? Sure.
Yes, to open your eyes.
I have advantage on these. Ooh, good.
You
Wait,
look.
did that roll two, or
That
did that
rolled
only
one.
roll one?
That only rolled
Here,
one.
I'm rolling the other one on my Are you okay with me rolling real dice? I don't
Yes,
trust the
that's
internet.
fine. That's fine.
Okay, that's a not natural 20.
You look around. You're not familiar with this area, although you could tell at a glance what its purpose is. That this is an interrogation room, often used for spies and prisoners, anything of the sort. It's been repurposed today to send you off to Halefell.
And I take it I don't have a choice.
No. This is an order.
So we're skipping the cuffs, just walking me there.
You know how to get there. And
That I do.
they let you go to Halefell. It is a long and arduous journey from the main city to get to Halefell. As you journey there, could I have you roll me a survival?
This is survival, you said?
Correct.
That's gonna be a 14.
14. You're able to make it there with only minor difficulties as you run into some rogue goblins along the way. As you make it to the entrance of the fort, it has to load. The guard captain greets you there. Ranger, right?
Yes.
We've been expecting you. You have a lot of work to do.
I'm shivering from the arduous journey that I've taken, just dying for warmth. I really don't have any words to say.
All right. Could I have you roll perception as you walk up towards this fortress?
Ooh, 6.
6. Well, you see the vast army that they have blocking the front of this fortress to help protect the people that are led to be trained at the fortress itself. The guard captain walks up with you towards the door and opens the door for you. Welcome to Halefell, Ranger. You open the door and you see a scene stretch out in front of you. Several new people. Greenies, as you would put it. All here for one goal. Be trained to eventually go to the capital to learn. To be a guard. To do what you did.
Is the guard that walked me up here still next to me?
Yeah, he's still next to you.
Okay. Does he say anything as we lead up to the door?
As he walks you up to the door, he looks at you and says, "We hope you can make something for yourself here." And he opens the door for you.
I walk through the door.
Mm-hmm.
I walk through the door proudly and arrogantly with a sense of self-worth. And I declare my entrance with a slam of the door behind me.
The entire room looks to you, and a couple of giggles fall through the crowd, kind of just watching you, trying to see what.
Fall in line, greenies.
Could I have you roll intimidation?
Okay.
If you can
Third
roll it on
time's
the
the
table.
charm. It kept going down. That's gonna be a 17.
All right. Although a little unwillingly, they all stand to line up into a line, slowly, bit by bit, as they all form a line.
Form it horizontally, god damn it!
They start to move to go face you head on. The line isn't perfect. You've seen better lines, but the line regardless.
I've seen better lines. I've seen way better lines. You wouldn't last a day at the Blue Coats. As you're just getting them lined up, I'm assuming this is just. I'm gonna walk up to the end here, up where the last ones are, and I'm gonna start with my hands behind my back. I'm gonna slowly walk past them, inspecting for anyone not at attention.
Right. As you get to this one, you notice that they're not at attention. In fact, they kind of seem confused almost, and it seemed like they may have only gotten into line just to follow everybody else.
I strike my toe in the ground and turn 90 degrees to face them. What is your name, rookie?
Gerald?
Gerald? Why, might you explain to me, are you not at attention?
I don't know what attention is, sir.
Look to your left.
He looks to his left.
Look to your right.
Looks to his right.
Do you see how they're standing?
Yes. He
Then why the fuck aren't you standing like that?
He goes to mimic it as he kind of just glossy-eyed over after you yell at him.
I turn and keep walking. You all are young, stupid, and naive today. But when I'm through with you, you'll be strong, bold, or dead. I want you to look to your left and look to your right.
Follow your instructions as they look to the left and the right of them.
If the person next to you outlasts you here, you are worthless and not worth our time. Do you understand?
They all shout in unison that they understand.
I said, do you understand?
You roll intimidation.
That is a 14.
They shout louder that they understand.
Want to see this room spotless when I get back.
They all start to get to work. And this is where your flashback ends. Thank you. As we look away from Halefell, this stony prison of Grangers, we come to a different scene. Somebody on a boat with their family and their huskies. We meet Danelle. Could you describe yourself for me?
So, I'm from a wintry town, so I have lots of winter gear already. I have my hair tied back, in a braid to keep it out of my face during this long journey. And I'm just chilling with my dogs.
What are your dogs' names? And can you describe them for me?
Yeah, give me one moment. So, my dogs' names are Boral and James. Um, James is a gold husky, so a light brown with the white as well. And Boral is a black husky.
You've been on this boat for more days than you can count at this point. Your parents are there as well as the captain's crew that they hired for this journey over to Winterberg. What do you do in your idle time on this boat?
Well, the dogs need to be entertained, so much of my time is probably going to end up going towards uh, playing with them and entertaining them. Huskies have a lot of energy.
Okay. You spend a lot of the trip playing with the dogs and enjoying their company as you take this journey. And eventually, you make it to land. And you are given some free time to go and explore the port city and the outskirts around it. And you take that literally, and you go out as far as you can to the outskirts of that port city. As you start to journey out into the woods with the surrounding area, could I have you roll me a perception check?
Yeah, 1 second. That is a 12.
You start to see the land in front of you. You see a beautiful river. You're surrounded by trees. The day is nice. The day is bright. You got a good day ahead of you because you're, you know, in a new area. You get to explore. You get to go actually travel with your dog companions. What do you do in this open area that you're investigating?
Is there a stick nearby?
Yeah, there's a couple sticks. So you could probably just grab them from a tree too if you needed to.
If there's any on the ground, I'll grab a couple sticks from the ground and throw them for the dogs.
Right. As you throw them, could I have you roll me a strength check?
Oh, I dropped my dice. Maybe not. uh. Oh, just plain strength.
Yep,
That's a 7.
a 7. You throw it decently, alright. You get it to about the bridge where it lands in the middle, and both the dogs run after this stick onto the bridge. Once they get to the bridge, though, something changes. They seem more alert all of a sudden as they stand there, kind of pointing off towards the other side of the bridge. What do you do?
I'll walk up to them.
Sure.
And try to see what they're looking at.
Yeah. You have control over your character. You can walk up.
Oh, I see.
You walk up and you try to look around for what they're looking at. Could you roll me a perception check?
Yeah. Not good. 7.
You're able to at least see the area around you. You don't really know why they're on edge until it makes itself known to you. All of a sudden, you hear a train horn. And then in the next second, you're surrounded by layers and layers of snow as you start to get just lost and lost. And you try to wander, but no matter what you do, it seems like nowhere is there any settlement anymore. You can't find where you came from, and you can't find where to go to make it out of this snowy landscape that just suddenly appeared. You got disoriented, and could I have you roll me a survival check?
That's a 13.
You're able to stay on top of the snow as it pelts down layer after layer after layer. What does Danelle do in this situation?
Is there anything around that I can use to make some sort of shelter?
There are some trees. They're not perfect and they're getting pelted by snow, but there's trees nonetheless.
I'm going to try and seek some form of shelter with both of my dogs.
Okay. You run over to some trees. It can give you some brief respite from the constant snow. I have you roll a survival check as you try to build a shelter.
Oh, that's a nat one.
Try as you may, it doesn't work. The tree itself, it keeps letting snow fall on you on occasion. But in that desperation, something catches you out of the corner of your eye. Could I have you roll a perception check?
13.
You see a cave. While not perfect, it serves as a place for you to stay for now. Do you wish to try and walk to the cave?
I'll walk up to it, but not inside of it yet.
Sure. You walk up to the cave, and what do you do?
Can I see inside of it at all?
Sure, roll a perception.
Oh, that went far away. I have no idea what that. Oh, I'm gonna re-roll that. My bad. That's a 13 again.
13 again. You see that this cave happens to be empty. And it seems like it could be a good place for you to stay for the time being.
I'll go inside and I'll make sure that the dogs are behind me.
Mm-hmm. You enter this cave, and it offers you shelter from this weird storm that appeared out of what feels like nowhere. But what you do know is that it was followed by a train and the sound of a horn. Is there anything you like to do in this cave? Maybe try to set up a fire?
Are there any sticks around in the cave or anything in the cave really?
You can take a look around. Could you roll me an investigation?
Investigation, yeah. 5.
Try as you might, you don't really find any sticks on the floor around you. But you think, I wonder if my gear has anything for me from your parents that they sent you off with. Maybe there's something there you could use?
I do have a torch. I basically have... Oh, wait. I have more. Hold on. I have a lamp.
Okay.
I'll use my lamp and some oil to try and shed some light.
Yeah.
And then I will put on the... I guess I already had it. The winter clothing that I was wearing.
Sure. You put on that winter clothing and you light that fire, and you spend some time in this cave by letting the storm pass by before you go to wander and try to find where your parents might have gone. But for now, that's the end of your flash. And you go off to find somewhere to stay and try to find your parents. Thank you. On to the next. Now, it's your turn, Gunk.
What's up?
We turn to another traveler in this story. One who is a little different from the rest. One that's not from the planet. And we change our perspective up in space. On a ship traveling towards Faerun. A one-way trip. One that this friend of ours doesn't have control over. And simply on a journey. Could I have you introduce yourself?
Yeah. What's up? Name's Gunk. This is Xenos and Chastity. We are from Gorf X300. And yeah, as our buddy here said, I kind of may or may not have fallen asleep at the wheel and ended up where we are today.
You've been on this journey for a little bit, leaving your home planet, but you start to see a new place shine its light in front of you. A planet that seems to be full of life.
Mm-hmm. This could be it. This seems cool.
Do you talk to the two snakes on your shoulder at all? Along this journey
Yeah,
as you
but
approach the planet?
yeah, it's kind of like a Harry Potter thing where only I can hear them and they can only really hear me.
Gotcha. Sounds good. Well, as you approach this planet, some warning signs start to sound inside of the ship itself. As things start to go wrong, what does Gunk do as these things start to take a turn for the worse?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of lost control of this thing a little while ago, so I'm starting to kind of accept my fate. I'm starting to think I'm gonna die here. But the serpent, like Chastity especially, is really trying to tell me how I can get a hold of this thing and land safely and properly.
Okay. You approach too fast to this planet, and you're trying to recover it. Could I have you make a survival check for me?
Ooh.
The dice decides your fate. Wonderful. With the help of Chastity and oh god, what's the name of the other one? Oh, Xenos. With the help of Xenos and Chastity, you manage to take control of the ship as it tries to land. However, because of how fast you were already moving towards the planet, it's not a perfect landing, albeit it's more controlled. But the mountains start to come at you pretty quickly as the ship crashes down into the planet, onto the a new icy landscape. The ship, at a glance, seems beyond repair. And now you're stuck in a new environment that you don't seem to recognize, and it's full of this white powder on the floor that you're not familiar with. What does Gunk do in this situation?
I'm kind of freaking out a little bit because out of nowhere, my legs started growing fins and I started developing some defensive spikes on my back. So this can only mean something horrible.
Can I have you roll a perception check?
Yes. Would that be another skill one?
Yes.
Okay. Wait, am I dumb? Oh no. Oh, right. Okay. Perception. Okay.
Ooh, a natural 20? Is that a natural 20 or natural? Yeah. Nice. you see a group of bandits approaching the crash that they're trying to investigate. At a glance, they seem very dangerous, and that your sensors of worry and danger start to go off a lot more. You need to get away from them as fast as you can. What does Gunk do?
Oh shit. I ran the opposite direction.
Sure. As you're running away to get away from these bandits, could I have you roll a stealth check?
Yeah. Oh god.
You manage to get away for now. You don't know if they're following you, but for the time being at least, you find yourself heading towards somewhere new. Along the way, you harvest and collect things as you go. You try and find some way for you to, obscure yourself to help protect yourself from would-be threats. After all, you're still learning this land, and you just only crash landed a moment ago. Does Gunk look for anything in particular in this journey to run away from the bandits?
I guess some food.
Sure. Have you roll a survival while you're investigating for food? Nice. As you harvest food and try to find anything to sustain yourself, you find some trapped deer. They seem to have fallen into the trap of some other creature, but you have an opportunity to take from them and, sustain yourself for the time being until you can find somewhere else. What do you do?
Well, I'll kill him.
Sure. Could I have you roll to hit the deer with your crossbow?
Yes. What row would that?
Hit the 3 dots again. And this is where you go to actions.
Mm.
So, you now you hit the hit die to see if you can hit the deer. It's the hit DC.
Okay. And it's the unarmed strike just me like using a regular bow?
That's you punching something. Well, that's Gunk tossing hands. You can use either hand crossbow.
Okay.
It doesn't matter which one you pick.
So I just click a random
Yep.
of the Chastity and Xenos? Okay. This isn't me using my poison.
That's fine. You call that out, so I'll know when you're doing it, so I'm not worried.
Oh god!
You try to hit the stationary deer, and it whizzes right past the deer. The deer notices that you're there, but, it's not able to do too much. What will Gunk do?
Try again.
You may roll to hit again. You send an arrow, and it flies straight into that deer. Could you roll damage for me now? This will be the number right next to it, where you click. You strike this deer, and it drops. You send that arrow straight through them, and the deer drops down to death. What do you do with the deer now that it's been disposed of?
Well, first, I'd like to thank the Lord for blessing this meal on this day and for leading me to this deer art in heaven. Amen. God isn't my enemy yet. Then I guess I haul it over my shoulder and try to find a more safe space to set down a little fort.
Alright. As you wander, you eventually find somewhere to set up camp for the time being. And you set up camp. While you're setting up camp, could I have you roll survival?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Okay.
It takes some time. It's awkward. and you're working with minimal materials, but you eventually get a camp up set, and you are now safe and secure. For now. That is the end of Gunk's flashback. We change scenes again to another town, a woodworking town, as somebody is returning on a short journey home after gathering logs for the day. Could I have you introduce yourself, Lucy?
Sure. So I'm Lucy. I'm 24 years old. It's just me, my mom, my two younger sisters, and because we lost our dad a few years back due to hypothermia, but just us four, and we're doing pretty good, I think. Just hanging out, getting ready for Mom, Laura Larson's birthday. Yeah.
As you journey home through some of the nearby woods, I have you roll a perception check. And roll it with advantage.
Sure.
You've been out here a couple of times.
Okay. I need to remember how to do this. Okay. 20. Let's see. With advantage?
Yep, with advantage.
Okay. Or. Alright. So. Yep. Okay, so 17.
Alright. With the 17, the land around you kind of reveals itself. But you notice something. It's an opportunity. You see, before they see you, a pack of deer along the tree line as they are wandering around. Is there anything Lucy would like to do?
Oh, yeah. She's gonna take the opportunity to, if there's a buck,
Mhm.
she's going to try to shoot it.
Yeah. With your perception check, you notice that this one with the gray circle is a buck, and you if you're going to try and shoot it, you have free control of your character in this setting, and you can move around to adjust the shot as needed.
Okay. Okay. So I'm moving.
Yep.
Boop. 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 Let's see. Is that within range? Yeah. That's 150 range is like 150 feet, right?
Correct.
Okay. Then I'm gonna roll to hit it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, an 11.
You shoot the arrow and it whizzes right past the buck as the army of deer notice your presence and attempt to run away. And they manage to escape, dashing away as fast as they can.
All right, I guess. Whatever. And then, so this here with the green kind of roof,
Mm-hmm.
is that my cottage? Or is
No,
that...
that's
No.
that direction up north is towards your village at the cottage by proxy.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna keep on my way. It wasn't my intention to go find any deer right now anyway. So I'm just gonna start heading my way up north then. But
Yeah.
do I know what this is?
Yeah, roll a history check, please.
Okay. can.
You remember that when the storm hit, it was pretty brutal for your village. And the people that used to live here, they now live with somebody else in the village because their home was utterly destroyed in the storm that came when the train horn sounded. And all you could do was watch. You tried to help as best you could, you tried to support them, but for now they live with other people in the town to try and make ends meet before they can
Mhm.
find some new home.
Mm, yeah, I'm definitely feeling a little bit sad remembering that. But glad they seem to be doing okay right now anyway.
Mhm.
All right, I'm gonna keep heading north.
After some time, you pass through the village and you make it to your cabin. And it's a familiar place. You've been here many times and you've cut so many trees around here to make ends meet to help your siblings and your mom. You, you know, you had a tent out front, got torn up in the storm. The campfires just to help people warm up as they need to in this frozen wasteland. Uh,
Mhm.
I'm assuming you go into your house.
Yes, I would like to go in my house.
You walk in and you see your two siblings just sitting at the table, enjoying some food as they kind of just spend time together to help calm themselves from this dire time.
Mhm. Hello, how's it going?
Oh, you're back. How was your rest? It was good here. Boring.
Uh, well, it was fine. I ran into some deer on my way back, and I shot at the buck, but I missed, and I mean they went away, and I thought about going after them, but I don't know. I'm feeling really unmotivated right now, I guess. But
Well,
it's good to be here with you.
I'm sure you did the best you could. We're thankful for everything you do, anyways.
Hmm. You don't have to be thankful. It's my job.
Have you checked on
Is
Mom
mom
today?
around?
She's sleeping. We've been
Oh,
trying not to bother her.
yeah, I haven't been checking on her either. But I'm excited to spend some time with you guys this evening. Um, I think I'm hoping it's gonna be a good night.
They both look at you and they smile. They kind of just fidget with some tabletops they made from wood, just to
Hmm.
pass the time.
Aw, cute.
What do you do now?
Hmm. I think I'm gonna go check on mom.
Oh, okay. Let us know how she's doing.
All right, I will.
The door's right here. You knock on the door, I presume.
Yes, I knock.
You knock, and you don't seem to get an answer right away. For all you know, she's just fast asleep at this moment.
Mama, you awake?
No response.
I knock again. A little louder.
You hear some shuffling in the room, and you hear a voice. You can come in.
Okay. I open the door.
And you see the beds in front of you, and you see your mom just trying to rest, a little worn out from the day.
Yeah.
I
I
see
go to
you're
the
home.
Hi, happy birthday, Mama.
Thank you for remembering. How was your day, sweetie?
Of course. It was good. It was good. Um, are you resting well?
Yes. Oh, it's just been a long day is all.
Yeah, it definitely has. Well, I just wanted to check in and see if you're doing all right. Do you need anything from me?
Oh, I'll be. I promise.
Okay, you can keep on resting now then, Mama.
Sounds good. I'm glad to see you have returned safely.
Thank you, Mom. I love you.
Oh, I love you too, sweetie.
Then I'll leave the room and leave her be.
You enter back into the main living room, and your two younger sisters turn towards you, and they kind of like crane their head, and like, is Mom doing okay?
Yeah, I mean, she seemed pretty tired, but I mean, she seems all right. She said it's been a long day. Have you seen her around today?
Yeah, she was just trying to prepare some clothing for others in the town to try and help them weather the storm a bit better.
She's that's like her to take care of others on her own birthday. I guess I got it from somewhere.
Seems like you did, I guess. The two sisters just kind of they yawn and stretch as they've just been passing the time today, trying to relax and take their minds off of the dreadful storm that persists outside.
Well, I was thinking of baking Mom a cake today. Do you guys want to help me?
Sure. I don't know if we have all of the ingredients though.
What do we have? I mean, I guess we don't have milk. We don't have eggs. We have flour. Okay. Well, that's definitely not enough. I can take some of my own spare change and go get some ingredients.
Oh,
I think it's important.
That sounds good. How long do you think you'll be gone for?
Let's see. I think I'll go into town, so I should be here by sundown.
Well, safe travels.
Thank you. And stay safe. Take care of each other and take care of Mama. Okay?
Will do.
All right. I'll be back tonight.
Sounds
If she
good.
asks where I am, make something up. This can be a little surprise from us, okay?
Okay, we will.
All right. Bye-bye.
You turn to leave to go journey towards the city to go and get some ingredients and stuff. And this is where our scene will change as some time passes in the day. We now gotten to know each adventurer a little bit. The scene we find ourselves in now is an inn inside of the main city, Aspen Underbell. And we see the scene in front of us, and it's a calm inn. There's not much going on right now, but it's a busy time of night, and people are all here to relax and take breaks from a long, arduous day, especially out in the cold. Could I have everybody roll me a d20, please? Just a flat d20.
Good old D20.
Oh wait, let me turn my camera on.
Hold on,
There
my
we go.
dice are stuck in their folder.
Okay. Oh,
One
nat
second.
20.
I will be back in a moment.
No!
See that?
Oh!
Like, I have a circle on here because I
Can I get a judge over here? That's a nat 20.
I see the nat 20. There's been a lot of nat 20s today, especially from Zazie.
What? That's crazy.
All right.
Please tell me the one isn't bad.
No, it's okay. It's actually 7.
Oh, what?
With the natural 20, the first to enter this inn after a long day's work, trying to recruit new people to the military. We see a grade older gentleman walk in. Can I have you introduce yourself, Granger, as you walk in to the rest of the
To
party?
the room?
To the rest of the party.
They haven't met me yet. I'm gonna sit down at a table. I mean, you'll meet me when you meet me, but my name is Granger. I guess we're doing the woke shit, so he, him. I'm sorry. Well, I am in my 50s. I've been working up in a northern fort for the past 30 years. I was, dark brooding past stuff. You don't need to hear all that. I had a mission go south, and they sent me to work at a fort where I train greenies, and now I guess I'm recruiting people or something. I hate my job.
In next walks another face that we've seen before. That's for the people watching. Somebody who can't bring their huskies into the establishment, unfortunately.
Yeah. No.
But huskies are relaxing outside in the snow. What does Danelle do as they enter the establishment? And can you introduce yourself as you walk in?
I am Danelle. I obviously have my two huskies outside. Probably not going to be in here very long because I don't want to keep them waiting too long, but I don't really know where I'm at. I just kind of wandered into this town. I got lost in the snowstorm. I got separated from my parents, so I'm just kind of here. I'm going to just kind of take a seat after the long journey. I'm going to sit on the floor by the window and watch the huskies.
Sure. You entered the tavern, and shortly after, somebody who was off into the city to buy some baked good ingredients walks into the tavern to take a quick break before taking the journey back towards their hometown. I have Lucy introduce themselves as they walk into this tavern.
Hey, I'm tired, and I'm Lucy. I'm here. I'm trying to get some ingredients for my mommy's birthday cake, and I'm really tired, and I need a drink. Please.
Yeah, you greet
Do you
the
need
bar.
to know anything else about me?
You greet the barkeep in front of you, and they introduce themselves. It's on the shorter side, but a human, and they greet themselves. A new customer. Name's here. Welcome to the staff of Lightning.
Your name is here?
Yes, here. Here to
Thanks.
help. Here to help.
Okay, yeah.
You were looking for
that's
something
funny.
to drink?
Yeah, I would like something to keep me warm on my journey back to my cottage. I'm from Fallward, so...
To keep you warm, could I interest you in some rum, brandy, ale, mead, cider? More mead?
Surprise me.
Surprise you? Alright. They go back into the back area and pour a drink, rather.
A dish.
Sorry, my bad. They pour your drink on a plate. They come back out and says, well, this drink called Surprise Me will be 10 copper pieces.
Okay. Okay. Here you go.
And as Lucy takes a drink of the beverage, we have Zazie walk in. somebody on a new mission, a mission of prophecy of sorts. Did I have you introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Zazie. I am sent here on a mission from my god, and there's not much more you need to know right now. So,
What does Zazie do when you enter the establishment?
she will go up to the barkeep and order like a sweet roll.
A sweet roll. All right. We can get you a sweet roll for 5 copper pieces.
I'll give them 5 copper pieces.
And they hand you a plate of a sweet roll.
Perfect.
And last, but certainly not least,
You can say that again.
Are you cloaked, or would you say something of the sort, or how do you enter? What is your appearance as you enter?
I just kind of wander in. I don't know.
All right. An interesting face walks into the establishment. Could I have you introduce yourself, Gunk, as you tell me what you do as you enter this establishment?
Yeah. I just kind of fell asleep at the wheel and crash landed here. Don't know what the hell's going on. Name's Gunk. This is Xenos. This is Chastity. They can't hear you. You can't hear them. Whatever. Trust me, I can hear them. I need a massive drink though, because I just ate a whole ass deer, and tummy's not feeling too good. So what you got?
Oh my god.
I haven't seen a face like that before. You're looking for a drink, though.
But don't worry about it.
Oh, well, here's here to help. And they go back and they go get a drink for you, a massive tankard of ale. That'll be.
That's what I should have got.
That'll be 20 copper pieces.
You're shitting me. I'll give you 12.
You don't have 20 copper on you?
Didn't say I didn't, but I'm gonna give you 12.
Can you roll persuasion?
Right.
Well, I mean, hey.
Matter of fact,
12 copper pieces.
I'm gonna give you 8.
No, you can't retroactively change it. 12 copper pieces it is. And you drive a hard bargain. A lot of you settle into this tavern as a group of people enter shortly after you all did. They don't seem to be the kindest bunch, but nonetheless, they probably here to buy some food and whatnot as well. They join the rest of the folks over here at the bar. And some time passes, everyone's drinking, eating food, relaxing. Could I have all of you roll me a perception check?
Nat 20. Read it and weep. Read it and weep. Second nat 20.
That's a 2.
Is it perception? Okay.
I rolled a 5.
Exciting.
Yeah, it made a really scared. I heard a really scared sound. I don't know if that was the stream. Oh wait, that's my face. Whoopsie. I forgot I had my camera on.
I probably
You all
should've
now know
had
what I
my-
look like.
I probably should have used my camera if I was rolling physical dice.
It's okay, I trust you. Roll your die. What did you get?
A 2.
So
Fun fact, not gonna lie.
Zazie doesn't notice it, and they're kind of distracted, confused, thinking about what they're supposed to do to fulfill their prophecy. And Danelle is too occupied looking at the Huskies. But this group seems to be starting a bit of a scuffle over at one of the nearby tables with one of the tavern peeps. What do the Lucy, Gunk, and Granger choose to do?
Granger walks up. It seems to be
Lucy
the
also
issue here.
walked up.
Oh,
I walk up and I punch one of them in the face.
Oh my god.
Oh,
You can roll the hit if you're gonna punch someone in the face.
Hell yeah.
who are you
dude.
punching?
What the fuck are you?
I'm punching this one.
Okay.
Wait, how do I roll for punching it? Oh, actions.
Unarmed strike. Yes.
Uh,
I'm assuming you're punching the closest.
And I'm hoping
one to
it's
you.
the half orc, not the.
oh!
Ooh. You try as you may. You punch up to try and hit them, and you just can't reach. So it kind of looks like you're just kind of giving them the finger. And the guy turns over to you and says, "What the hell are you?"
I'm good. Who the hell are you?
What's your problem?
What's your problem?
You just flipped me off.
No, I didn't. No.
Roll persuasion.
There seemed to have been some sort of a scuffle going on here before it came up and gestured.
There's no
But
scuffle.
What
just
is the scuffle?
they're making a payment. They're paying off a debt.
A
Nothing
payment.
to see here.
I look with my nat 20 on perception I got. I look at the person, and do they look like they're making a payment for a reasonable debt?
No. No.
I got a dirty 20. With the dirty 20, what do I see?
With a dirty 20, you see also the same thing that Granger is currently seeing. That
Am I
seems to be a
supposed
scuffle.
re-roll?
Huh? You could choose to try and re-roll to see what's going on now that there's more commotion raising.
I got an 18.
Sure. You notice that
Also
there seems to
re-roll?
be a scuffle. Yes, you may also
I
re-roll.
try to position myself between the half orc and the commoner.
Okay.
That's a nat 20.
You both notice that there is a scuffle kind of breaking out right now, as Granger's kind of stepping in between to mitigate.
I'm gonna kind of meander
Yeah.
over.
I've seen a couple of fights in my time. I've seen a
Not
couple
gonna
of debts
get-
being paid. This doesn't quite seem like a reasonable exchange.
What do you know, old man?
Well, I
Lucy
know
goes
that
to the commoner, and
this
what?
person looks scared. And I know that you look mean. I don't like your face.
Well, that's kind of rude. Just
Yes,
paying
it is
off.
kind of rude, isn't it?
Just a transaction. No need to get involved.
How about this transaction? You walk out of here, and I pay you by not hurting you.
Can I dump water on their heads?
Can you do what now?
Can I dump water on their heads?
You may certainly try. Could you roll me a d20?
Yes.
The one that you were talking to, Granger, is just kind of making direct eye contact with you, and he doesn't seem to want to go anywhere.
Can I roll intimidation? Can I try?
You may, yes.
So here's the thing. That was a nat 1.
He is not at all intimidated by you. He looks at you. He full on laughs in your face, and he kind of just spits right into your
And at this
face.
point-
And
at
at the
I
same
pull up
time,
the stool and dump water.
yeah, at the same time, you dunk water onto this. You dunk water onto this guy, and he looks at you and is like, "What the hell?" And he attempts to throw a punch at Gunk. Could I have you roll
Is
initiative?
Gunk far enough away for me to get an opportunity attack on this?
Hold thine horses. I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
But the group of bandits are going to choose to fight.
That's my face
For
again.
those for those wishing to join into the battle, please roll initiative.
I'm gonna just DM you my total.
I won't
for
be
this.
able to see it.
Never mind. It's not gonna pop up on your screen. You
Oh.
don't. Oh, you have it like fully disabled.
I have streamer mode on. Yes.
I see.
So I got a 7
Alright,
I
hold
also
on.
got a 7.
Hold on.
initiative.
Just with a D20.
Lucky. It's a
A
D20 plus.
plus your initiative bonus, whatever that is. It's in the middle of your character sheet.
Who is all rolling initiative to join into this?
I also
Yeah.
got a 7.
Danelle is.
Is Zazie as well?
Oh,
No. Okay.
I
I
got
don't have anything to do.
I got 12 and my initiative is
Nice. You got a 15. All right. And with that, Gunk gets to go first.
hit him on the head with my bucket.
That would be an improvised weapon, and
Oh.
what you would have to roll is probably unarmed strike.
Okay.
Ooh.
And you try your best to hit him, and it just does not connect. Is that the end of your turn? Keep in mind
No.
that you can only
I
take
get up.
you can only take one action per turn.
Wait, really? Okay, never mind. I'm done.
That changes when you level up later, but for now that is effective. The group of bandits get their turn next. The
That sucks.
bandit B is going to attempt to punch Gunk.
No.
To does a non-natural 20 hit?
The answer is yes.
The
if you're
answer
looking
is
for it.
yes. Could you please take 2 damage?
Ow.
You can on your character sheet, the little thing, you can adjust your HP. It should be somewhere around the top.
My hit points.
It's at the top right. Yep.
Yep.
You can
Yeah,
put
there's
2 in
current
the
and
box
max.
next to it, and then click damage.
I think I did it right.
Does the combat stay? The combat did stay. Okay, yes, it did in fact work. Whoops, did not mean to move them.
Good.
Alrighty. Bandit B joining in onto the action is going to attempt to punch Granger right next to him.
What the hell did I do?
You're getting in the way. Or sorry, with what bandit dice? It'd be bandit A. Does a 16 hit?
A 16 does not hit.
Okay, their punch. They punch into the plate mail, and it just they kind of like wave, like fling their hand around as it really hurts as they punch into your armor. Bandit C is going to run up to help out his buddy and attempt to punch Gunk. Hitting a natural 20. Could you please take 4 damage?
Me?
Yes, sorry.
Oh,
me?
What did I do? Like add 4?
Subtract 4 from your HP.
No, that's what I meant. I meant my fault. Okay. Right.
It's like when people put like negative tip amount to try and get out of paying their bill.
Bandit D is going to try and run up to Granger and punch Granger to help his friend and misses his punch as he's running up. And Bandit E is going to run up to Gunk as well and attempt to punch, missing. It is now Lucy's turn.
I like how
Go
Gunk
back
is a
there.
little antsy.
It's not your turn. You don't move.
All right, Lucy is gonna walk up to Bandit A, and she's gonna punch him.
Okay.
So let's see. Oh, she's not gonna punch him.
So you wind up, and it's been a really long day, and you swing at this bandit, and you nail the commoner right next to them. As they're just trying to enjoy and try and stay out of this fight, they get nailed in the side by your punch, getting dealt 1 damage. And they turn towards you, and they're like, "Ah, what the hell?"
I'm sorry. It's the surprise me really took a yeah. Woo!
Is that the end of your turn, I presume?
Yeah.
Alright, it is now Danelle's turn.
A question.
Yes.
Can I use a cantrip and then a first level spell, or can I only use one or the other?
One or the other.
Okay. I am going to. Hold on, I don't know what this does. Okay, never mind. I am going to use Vicious Mockery
Okay.
on Bandit A.
Okay. Could you say your insult? Pretty please.
Hold on, I gotta think of a good one. Oh, I don't know. I didn't think about this.
You could hit him with the "Your shoes are pointed."
Call him fat.
I hit him with the "Your shoes are untied," and when he looks down, I go, "Ha, loser!"
Okay.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I know
forget-
good. That's pretty good.
I know. I forget. Vicious Mockery. Is it a saving throw or?
It's a whiz save of 10.
Gotcha. Whiz save of 10.
Piss save.
Whiz save. They succeed.
Uh.
How much damage?
It doesn't say that it takes half, so I think it maybe just doesn't work.
Hold on. Nope. It is. They just don't take damage. It seems. Unfortunately, they have heard this one before, and they didn't look down at their shoes.
Damn it!
Granger, it is your turn.
So I'm going to take on a couple attacks of opportunity from
Okay.
B and A, and
Yep.
I'm going to move over to Gunk.
They attempt to swing at you, and they both miss as they try to swing.
Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action to lay on hands all 5 charges of HP on Gunk.
Okay.
So Gunk, you heal 5 health.
Thank you, dude.
And I'm going to use my action. What size is Gunk?
Gunk is medium still.
Really?
Yes.
Well,
Are
I'm
you
like
sure
3
Gunk
ahead of
can't be
that.
small?
Gunk is in fact medium.
Because I wanted to use my turn to throw Gunk.
You could still
Away.
do that. Gunk is medium in the sense of half elf is medium.
Okay. I'm going to use my turn to throw Gunk behind me.
Sure. Roll athletics.
Aiming for like this chair here
Yeah, roll athletics.
to break the fall.
If you succeed, you will they will not take opportunity attack.
You said athletics?
Yes, athletics.
That is a 17.
17. With a 17, you pick up Gunk and you hurl Gunk into the chair behind you. They land very smoothly and are thus out of the way of combat.
And then I move myself into where Gunk was standing.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
All right, we come back to initiative order.
I
at the top.
bolster my shield, and
Yep.
I hold my longsword out.
Yep. Could you roll intimidation for that?
That is 14.
They all look at you brandishing your weapon, and they hesitate for a moment before they bring out weapons of their own. And it is now Gunk's turn.
To roll just a 20, right?
What's up?
Just the d20 again?
For what?
Are we doing our initiative? Oops.
Nope. Your initiative is done. You do it for once per combat.
I accidentally rolled it.
Okay.
Okay, wait, so am I just doing action now?
Yes, you may take your action.
Okay. Sorry, I'm still trying to follow what is happening.
No worries.
I'm gonna look for crumbs on the floor.
All right. Could you roll investigation, please?
Yeah. Let's go!
Somebody was eating at this table earlier, and it might have been Granger, but you find a kind of a mess underneath the table, to be honest. And you look around for crumbs, and you don't notice anything particularly useful about these crumbs. They're there though. That was your free action. You still can take an action.
I guess I pull out an arrow and try to shoot Bandit D.
Okay. Roll a hit. As you pull out the hand crossbow to shoot at the bandit, you nail the arrow right into his shoulder. Could I have you roll damage? He takes damage and he stumbles back after you shoot an arrow at him, kind of, surprised you pulled out a ranged weapon, not realizing that you had anything on you at the time. Is that the end of your turn, I presume?
Yeah.
Bandit A is going to attempt to swing at Lucy, who tried to swing at him just a moment ago, and does a 18 hit.
Yeah.
Could I have you take 1 slashing damage?
No.
As he throws his, swings his sword down towards you, just nearly grazing you, thankfully.
I really just got the picture of how Zazie isn't even in combat, and all of a sudden Gunk just flies right next to them into that chair. That's a really good visual.
My thought process was that Zazie was kind of hiding behind that shit.
And then Gunk got thrown into it.
Yeah.
Bandit B is going to attempt to swing at Granger with the scimitar, and
he will try.
He does a non-natural 20 hit.
Fuck.
Can I have you take?
He will succeed.
Can I have you take 2 slashing damage?
Yes.
Bandit C in this little arc you have will attempt to swing as well. Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
I can take 3 slashing damage.
Keep hitting me.
Bandit D will do the same thing. Does a 21 hit?
Yes, more.
Can I have you take 4 slashing damage?
I'm still up, by the way.
Bandit E will swing at you and misses, kind of shook that you are asking for more right now.
Can I take a quick free action?
4. You may
just
take it.
to like do something, like say something, not like actually do something.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm just gonna like open up my shield from my body and look at Bandit E and point to my chest. I'm right here. Hit me.
Bandit E nervously swung and missed. It is now Lucy's turn once again.
I'm gonna try again to punch
This-
Bandit A,
Okay.
and it's gonna work this time.
Roll the hit. That was so near. Roll damage, please.
Oh.
Nice. Is that the end of your turn?
Wait, am I actually rolling it?
Well, it's unarmed strike. If you're gonna continue to punch, it is not going to do much damage, as you are not a monk.
Okay. Got it.
Your weapon proficiency leans in your crossbow, or your bow.
Okay, I'm used to playing a monk in 5e, so that's why I was a little confused.
No worries. With that being the end of your turn, I presume.
What?
Lucy?
They cut out.
Yes.
Oh. Okay. It is now Danelle's turn.
Alright, I'm going to have had my longbow out.
Mhm.
I'm gonna get my longbow out and aim it at. I'm gonna move over slightly so I don't risk hitting anyone. Not that far.
And I'm gonna aim
gonna-
at Gunk.
I'm gonna aim at Bandit B.
Okay.
And that is a 10 to hit.
That will not hit, unfortunately.
I need to stop using these dice, apparently.
Is that the end of your turn?
I can't do anything else.
It is now Granger's turn.
Let's see here. So Granger now, I have like a very kind of almost crazed look in my eye. To the bandits nearby, it may become obvious that I've been craving battle for a long time coming. Bandit E or Bandit, which one was the first to hit me? Was it B?
D it would be.
It was D. I'm going to swing my longsword Retverdihet at him.
Mm-hmm. Roll the hit, please.
Okay, that was a 14 and then it fell off my desk.
Do you wish to count it, or do you wish to attempt to re-roll your fallen dice?
I would like to count it, so then that's a total of 17.
Sure. That'll hit.
And let me grab my damage die out of my big box here. Ooh, that's gonna be 8 damage.
Awesome. You swing down onto Bandit D, and you lash a strike so deep and so far across the torso of Bandit D that they drop dead.
Okay, and they also
Oh,
get
God.
disadvantage on their next attack roll. By the way, I'm reading.
Yeah.
That, so
Hell yeah!
so,
Hell yeah!
And then I look back at Bandit E, and the like crazed look in my face is more prevalent now with blood splattered across it, and there's this grin ear to ear as I hold my shield away from my body, and I deduct 2 AC from the shield because I'm not using it, and I look right at Bandit E. Can I roll intimidation?
You may. Can't stop
Okay,
rolling that D20
maybe I
off
can.
the desk.
Maybe I can. Okay. That's my face. That was a 9. Unfortunately, when it finally stuck.
Why don't you roll with advantage with your description that you gave me?
I'm gonna try to see if I can. I do have a dice box. That's what I should be rolling in. So that's another 9.
Nice. They are scared, but they aren't going anywhere. They are trying to stick to help their buddies bring this lunatic down. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, and then I clang the sword against the shield a couple times.
The shield that you threw away?
No, I didn't throw it away. I'm holding it to the side. I'm still
see.
holding it. I'm just
Gotcha.
not covering myself with it. And I
Gotcha.
will not block using it.
Okay.
Specifically against Bandit E.
It is now Gunk's turn.
Alright, it's time for me to put one of these fuckers to sleep.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You still need to roll the. Sorry. So you're casting sleep with. Was it? Which one is that one?
Xenos is the one that puts them to sleep.
Gotcha. Yeah, you just get to cast it. Which one are you putting to sleep?
Not Bandit E. I'll put Bandit B to sleep.
Yeah, so you shoot this sleep dart. As you bring up that crossbow to shoot at Bandit B, the Xenos, the snake, leans down to the arrow and coats the end of the arrow, shooting the arrow into Bandit B. They look at you as this arrow connects into them, and they just slowly kind of get more dreary as they end up falling over onto the floor, unconscious.
Any night.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Alrighty. It's Bandit A's turn. They are going to attempt to swing at Lucy and miss as they swing their sword too far into the ground. Bandit B is asleep and will not be getting up this turn. Bandit C is going to attempt to swing at Ranger, missing. And Bandit E nervously tries to swing towards Granger, managing to connect. Could you take 3 points of damage, please, Granger?
Yeah.
With that, it is now Lucy's turn.
So realizing that her punches aren't as strong as they used to be, she's gonna take out her short sword.
Okay.
And she's just gonna try to stab the guy.
Sounds good.
That's an 8.
Unfortunately, as you bring out that short sword, you try as you may to swing into this bandit, but you just don't connect. It's been a long day for you, and the tiredness seems to be getting to you, and you fail.
Can we happen to get another Arduous?
Another
I don't
what?
think we've got enough of those. Can you drop Arduous again?
Yeah. It's been an arduous day.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
With Danelle, it is your turn again.
Alright. I'm gonna try and hit again. Bandit A this time.
Sure.
I'm gonna use different dice.
You shoot this arrow and it nails the bandit right in the shoulder. Roll damage. And you were shooting at Bandit A, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Bandit A takes damage and kind of like gets knocked back a little as the arrow cuts deep into his shoulder, making it his arm that he was holding his sword in struggle a little bit more. Granger, it is now your turn.
I look at Bandit E after he finally makes contact with his blade to my flesh, and I smile as I roll to hit. That is 19.
With a 19, you connect. Roll damage, please.
That is going to be 7 slashing damage. Sorry. Yes. Wait. Yes, slashing.
With a great sword, I would assume so, or a short sword.
Yes. Yes, slashing.
Yes, slashing.
It is a long sword.
Gotcha. Yeah, you gash into Bandit E, and he doesn't go down, but he is frightened of you, and
He does get disadvantage on his next attack roll.
sounds good. Is that the end of your turn?
I now that I've been hit, I bring the shield back in.
Okay.
Now try it on hard mode.
I'm assuming that's the end of your turn now.
Correcto.
It is now Gunk's turn.
Why did I say that?
Cringe.
Correcto. I can't wait to leave that one in. It's now Gunk's turn.
Computer,
Okay.
get Gunk over here.
Is Bandit B still down?
Bandit B is still asleep.
I punch him.
That will wake him up.
Nah.
Nah, he won't get up? Or...
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
you...
bro.
Oh,
He won't get up.
sure.
Wait, is there a coup de
Well,
grace
what if you punch
mechanic
him in
in
the head?
5e?
Just-
Is there a what?
A coup de grace mechanic in I know in 3.5 there's a mechanic where if someone's sleeping, you can roll and basically you just kill them while they're asleep.
That is not a mechanic, as far as I'm aware. But you could punch him, and he's not going to be trying to dodge, and he's a stationary target, so you will automatically hit him with the punch. Could you roll damage with the punch?
Yeah. Wait, am I doing the hit or the damage?
Just the damage. You'll hit him.
Okay.
You deal 1 damage onto Bandit B, and Bandit B wakes up as
No.
he sees Gunk standing over him, looking up at Gunk, and just kind of like screams in abject horror to Gunk. Is that the end of Gunk's turn?
Do I have one more thing I can do?
If you have anything that counts as a bonus action, you do, yes. But only a
No,
bonus
wait.
action.
Or
I
a
poison
swift
him?
action.
Nope.
Shit.
You 3.5.
Yeah, that's it then.
I'll take a quick peek. Yeah, you do have, unfortunately, no bonus action. So yes, that is the end of your turn. Bandit A is going to try and swing at Lucy once more. Try as he might. This time he gets a natural 20.
Oh.
Ouch. Could I have you please take 6 slashing damage, Lucy? Ouch, that hurted.
Yep, I'm at 5 health.
Bandit A is going to just kind of scoff and be like, that's how it's done. After you both have missed a couple of times. Bandit B is in abject horror of Gunk standing over him and is too frightened to take his next turn. Bandit C looks at Granger and attempts to swing, missing. And Bandit E, now on hard mode hitting Granger, tries to swing and fails. Unfortunately. With disadvantage. Because of disadvantage. It is now Lucy's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna hit again with my short sword.
Okay.
That's an 11 to Bandit A.
Does not hit, unfortunately.
Fuck.
Is that the end of your turn?
Can I, like, back up a little bit?
You may back up a little bit. If
And
you back up over 5 feet, you will take an opportunity attack.
Oh. Then I'll stay right here.
Alright, sounds good. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, it is Danelle's turn.
I'm gonna shoot at Bandit B.
Okay. Will hit. You strike into Bandit B, and Bandit B, as they're distracted by Gunk, gets hit in the head with the arrow as Bandit B passes away.
You say it so elegantly and peacefully. I don't think Bandit B passed away. I think Bandit B saw Gunk and then died to an arrow in the back.
Dude, does this make me God?
I don't.
Hell yeah.
Granger, it is now your turn.
I look at E, I laugh at him, and then I swing at C.
Oh! Evil.
Stay
Roll.
on the table. Okay. That one stayed. I don't think it's gonna hit. That's a 12.
Will hit. Just roll damage, please.
Oh, I meant to ask, are we meets it, beats it here?
Yeah.
And is it meets it, beats it when they roll against us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Good to know. That is four slashing to C.
Alrighty. C takes the hit and manages to stay up, still facing forward, trying to take you down as best as they can.
After I hit C, I look to E. Like that!
E just looks at you and is like, I can't
At
do
this
this.
point-
I can't
At this
do
point,
this.
E should take psychological damage. Rose being tormented.
It is now Gunk's turn.
Okay. Can I just
I
smack
love how
Bandit?
Zazi's just watching.
I know.
Zazie is cowering behind that chair and watching.
What's Zazi's thoughts watching this go down?
These people are all so violent.
Gunk, what is your action? Sorry.
No, it's okay. I walk up to Bandit C, but this time I pull up a stool so I'm at eye level, and I try to smack him in the face.
Sure.
Snap him silly.
All right. Roll to hit. Damn, that's what you needed. That'll hit. Roll damage. In this case, roll damage. Just the one. Bandit C takes the damage and suffers a little bit of psychological damages. He gets punched in the face by something he has no idea what it could possibly even be. Bandit...
Gunk.
It's Gunk. Bandit A is going to attempt to swing at Lucy and misses.
Thank God.
Bandit C tries to swing at Gunk after getting punched in the face, and manages to hit, dealing 3 slashing damage. Bandit E is going to attempt to hit Granger despite all the psychological trauma, and misses. Ooh, it is not a good day for Bandit E. Lucy, it is your turn.
Well, I'm gonna hit him. Bandit A.
Let's see if
with
you
my
do.
short sword.
Let's see
For
if you
real
do.
this time. Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah.
natural 20. Can you please roll crit damage and tell me how
Editor, keep that in.
Editor, keep one.
I'll roll crit damage.
Please tell me how you dispatch of Bandit A. I stumble over my words, guys, please.
That was a good one, though. That was a really good fumble.
Wait, do I need to lower my health?
Ooh. No.
I got hit, I think.
Yeah, you did for 3 slashing in the last
So do
one.
I lower my health by 3?
Yes.
Awesome.
Lucy, how do you take out this bandit? Lucy?
AJ?
AJ.
Lucy.
She fucking exploded her own mind to kill the bandit.
Oh! There's a short sword damage. But...
Ego death. Holy shit.
Hello? Lucy? I'm so confused. Did internet...
I'll DM her and ask how
Hello.
Internet?
Hello? Hello?
Did the technician come early?
Hey, did you get that?
Get what?
No.
How do you dispatch a bandit A here? Dog.
Dramatic
Okay.
answer and everything. Oh.
We caught none of it.
Okay. Okay. I grab my short sword and I drive it into Bandit A's neck.
Oof.
And then the blood is gonna go all over me and the gunk and the commoner probably too. And then he's gonna go and then fall over and die.
Right. The commoner that you drenched in blood is going to scream in horror as they are covered in blood. Just like not head to toe, but like their face has been splattered.
More
with
than
a
the
bunch of
average
blood.
person would be comfortable with, I'm sure.
Yeah. Is that the end of your turn?
I go, and then that's the end of my turn.
Okay. It is now Danelle's turn.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm gonna shoot Bandit C.
Okay.
Oh!
Wait, would they
that scared
they
me.
get advantage?
Why?
I'm Bandit C.
Because Bandit C is facing me and is within 5 foot of me, right?
Do you have something that says it happens like that? Because
No.
otherwise.
Source my brain. I don't know. I play 3.5.
Source, I made it up. That is a mechanic. However, the mechanic is often only used for rogues in this version, as it allows them to do sneak attack. However, you do not get an advantage for that in this situation. If I'm wrong, I'm sure the comments could eat me alive if I'm incorrect. But no, unfortunately that shot will not connect, and there's no advantage.
That's all I can do.
It is now Granger's turn.
I look at Bandit E. I swing my... Okay. I swing. Okay, there we go. 12 again.
Yep, that'll hit.
Another 7 damage as I right before I go to slash. I don't know if it's gonna kill. I'm hoping it kills. I'm gonna tell him that he's failed his test.
And you bring down that sword and you drop this bandit as that strike does in fact kill them.
In place of my next turn, can I grant vicious mockery on all of the trauma that Granger's been inflicting?
Sure, they can make a wisdom saving throw. Could you, let me actually... Oh, fuck, I'm clicking out the wrong thing. They fail. Could you roll damage for me?
Ooh.
They
Watching the die get cocked on the corner of my screen is crazy.
The bandit just suffers immensely from all the mental anguish that Granger's inflicted on this bandit, as he is now the last surviving member of his party, standing there surrounded by his bloodied friends, and bloodied and murdered friends, as he stares at this party in front of him, and he just kind of drops to his knees and begs for mercy. Yeah.
Can I use a free action before the end of my turn?
Sure.
I point my sword up to his neck and I lift his chin with the end of my blade.
Oh god.
Tell the others, I don't care who, what happened here. Your debts are settled or whatever. Get out.
The bandit.
You're a fucking failure.
The bandit takes the opportunity to run, and thus leaves opportunity to attack range of you.
I do not take the opportunity to attack.
Okay, and they exit and they run.
Unless we're XP leveling, which we have not
We're
established
not.
yet.
We are doing milestone. That is the end of the combat encounter. The
adrenaline kicking, lowering off. Granger kind of falls to his knees as he's very low on health and bleeding out.
I forgot how low you were.
I'm at 3 health,
The tavern,
which is low for me.
The tavern keep kind of like, thank you for helping us get rid of them. They've been a nuisance in this establishment for a little while now. We'll deal with the mess. We appreciate your help nonetheless. Is there a doctor, or do you need anything to help you recover?
If you could, I cough up blood, supply me with a room for the night. I should be able to cough up more blood, sleep this one off.
Sure. In fact, you
I would like a doctor. I'm hurt.
I would also like a doctor or something.
Doctor may doctor. Sure. The tavern keeps like, here, I'll let you have a couple rooms upstairs for the lot of you so that this volunteer can help take care of you for. Or is that okay with all of you folks?
Yup.
Just
Alright.
peachy.
And
I should really get going, but I guess it would be okay if I stayed a little bit.
as you all kind of settle down after this long encounter and long drawn-out battle, you kind of get this eerie silence for a little bit. As all of a sudden, you hear a sound emanate everywhere. Can't really escape it. The sound of a train horn. And that is where
hell is that
we will
thing?
end today's session. Thank you so much again for watching episode 1, session 0 of The Winter Train from the Tales from the Outlander. I hope you enjoyed, and if you liked what you saw and liked what you listened to, make sure you leave a like, make sure you subscribe, and share with all of your friends. And before you go, I have a little blooper reel at the section here for the end.
Important question. Did the
Yes.
dogs come up to the room?
They will, yes.
Granger wants to pet the dogs.
You may pet the dogs.
Gunk wants to pet the dogs too.
Friendly.
Well, I guess
Gunk
yeah.
may not pet the dogs.
What?
Hey, why not?
All right.
Granger's too
Wait.
busy petting the dog.
Alrighty. Get up the documents. Alrighty. I'm almost done. Yeah.
Somebody wasn't prepped beforehand.
I am prepped. I just have so many tabs.
I'm gonna be so honest. Are we in my backstory right now?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
thank you.
yes.
Sorry, that I was not aware of.
No,
I was
that's what these
okay.
these are all flashbacks before we go into the
Okay.
story.
Editor, cut that out. I want to sound cool. Hey, hold on. You gotta look in the and you're gonna have to put a picture of this up. I promise it's really important.
Yeah.
Is when you're editing, if you can just like
Is it the
show
picture?
because so I was working really hard. You know, call me God's working hardest person. Call me God's hardest person worker.
They have such a way with words.
Yeah.
I was cooking. I made us as Tumblr OC PFPs.
Oh my god.
That's
I
great.
really logged in with Gunk's feet, I think.
My feet, you were
That's great. That's great.
Oh, wow.
Oh God. All right.
Why am I so small? And why is Granger so huge?
Initially, I meant for the thing you were sitting on to be like a hill behind.
And it became the top of the
This is awesome.